What's up, gaming heroes? My name is Erosium, and in today's video we are going to be looking at relics of the past. Now, what are relics of the past? We're going to go into that shortly, but you just need to do one thing and one thing only. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm just going to copy across my character here because I've done this a bunch of times. This is actually the third time I've tried to record this video. I am not a very lucky person today, it seems. Okay, here we go. Copy! Okay, yes, so we're here on the public test realm. This is basically where the pre-patch will go. Relics of the past are something new that Blizzard have added to make old professions basically more relevant to the game. So instead of it being, you know, 1 to 300 and then your next zone learning all that professions, then your next zone learning all that professions, it's not going to be like that anymore. You're going to choose an expansion that you want to play through. You're going to play through that expansion and you're going to learn the professions just for that expansion, not all of the others. So if you don't want to go around learning all of the different professions for everywhere, then you don't have to. You can just learn what's relevant to where you are currently, which is quite interesting, actually. Now, relics of the past are a way to spice that up for you, to make those low-level items that you might make in, say, your crafting, and make them relevant to your actual levels. So say you're level 10 and you craft something in tailoring, which is quite a low item level. You can't really use it when you get to like level 40 or 50, but with relics of the past you can upgrade that piece of gear to make it so you can use it at level 50, which is pretty darn awesome. Is this the leather working place? This is the leather working place. I need that tailoring place. Is this the tailoring place? Yes, it is. Okay, excellent. I found my people. Hello tailors. Hello, Taylor. Hello. Can you teach me some things, please? Relics of the past. Here we go. So you get 1 through to 5. Now, naturally, I don't think very many people are going to be making as many relics of the past 1, 2, 3, and 4 as they will be making 5. I think relics of the past 5 is going to be the predominantly main one that they like make each time. And if we look here in tailoring, you can kind of see the varieties that you can make. So this is the Legion pattern. So for Legion, you need Shaldori silk, and based on obviously the different levels. Oh, so you need imbued silk weave for level 5. So that means you have to go to Sarma and learn all that. For the Draenor pattern, you need sumptuous fur. You need a bit more sumptuous fur for the level 5 version. Pandaria, does Pandaria not have them? Maybe they're working on Pandaria one, or maybe you actually have to learn it from a Pandarian tailoring master. Cataclysm, Ember Silk Cloth, very interesting. What else? Have we got any more? Yeah, we do. We have the originals as well. So these just use all the various different cloths that you get from vanilla World of Warcraft. With that being said though, guys, this opens up a bit of an opportunity for you guys for when the pre-patch drops shortly, because the pre-patch is on the way, guys, and you need to be getting yourself prepared, especially if you want to make some good gold in the process. So here is my little tactic that I like to use for it. We're going to swap back over to normal WoW, where I've prepared something to hopefully help you guys kind of get an idea as to what you could be doing to make a bit of gold here. So on my other screen here, I've got a Wowhead post up, which was made by Samadan, who I really like as a streamer and a YouTuber. I think he's a great guy, a fellow Brit, and he's very funny, very cool just to watch. He's put together a kind of list of materials that you require in order to get Relics of the Past 5 for each of the professions. But he's only done blacksmithing, leatherworking, and tailoring for now, because that's the only ones where you kind of make gear. I guess jewelry crafting is probably going to be one as well, but this is just tailoring, leatherworking, blacksmithing for now. And these are the materials that you will require to make them. I have a feeling this is a bit bugged here. This is !64 test green gun. I'm just going to assume that this is imbued netherweave. That's what I'm going to assume that is, because that's what I would have thought it would be for Outlands content at least. So these are the materials that you will need in order to make Relics of the Past 5. Based on your certain areas. This tells you, this is almost like a shopping list of things that are going to go up in value. All of these items here, in comparison to now, are going to be worth a lot more in the future, because they are going to be required a lot more for many more recipes. So all of this materials here, if you can get them at a cheap price now, you will be able to make a lot of money upon the pre-patch releasing, because Relics of the Past will be dropping not just for those who have Shadowlands, but for everyone. Definitely worth looking into that. So let's log into my main character here. Okie dokie, so we've logged in, and I've got a add-on called TSM installed onto my PC here, and that really helps me with a lot of things that I'm doing. Okay, so if I go down to here where it says Relics, to where it says Tailor Relics 5, and here you can see I've got all of the various different materials that are required to make tailoring Relics 5, which is super helpful. I've even got some of the things to make imbued frostweave, imbued netherweave, etc, etc, because ultimately that is what's going to help you most with making things. And basically earning, you know, gold. So here I've got my shopping list, and if I want to like basically search and see if there's anything cheap on the auction house, I can just simply click the auction house, go down to where it says Tailor Relics 5 and click Run Shopping Scan. That'll bring up all the items, and then all I have to watch is this percent figure here, and anything under 100% is technically a deal right now. Because its general price is below market value. So you see bolts of nether weave and arcana are both looking quite cheap right now, whereas everything else seems to have surged in price, and this is mostly because clever people have figured this out already and are already starting to corner the marketplace and make it difficult for other people to do this, which is a very clever market technique and just sales technique in general. So it's something you guys want to be keeping an eye out on. So if I open up bolt of imbued netherweave, and the reason I think very much people haven't figured this is probably lower is because on the Wowhead it's a bit bugged, and I think probably people are just buying it straight from there without even realizing that it's imbued netherweave. It's not that gun thing that it's showing on there. So we go down to imbued netherweave. Come on. Imbued netherweave. Okay, so arcane dust, which is here, and bolts of netherweave. Let's get to bolts of netherweave. Bolt of nether. Okay, so I've actually got tons of netherweave cloth apparently, and I need 5 to make one, so that's 15 per bolt per imbued bolt. Imbued nether. There you go. So we need 15 netherweave per one of these, and then arcane dust we need 2. Arcane dust, the value of that is 5 gold each. That puts us at 10 gold, and how much is just netherweave on its own? It is 1 gold each, so that's 15 gold for that. So 25 gold each. And imbued netherweave is 12 gold, 28 silver each they're selling it at. It's really under market value right now, and in future this is going to hugely grow. So these would be massively worth buying, because the actual raw materials right here are so gosh darn cheap. That's like crazy. Are so gosh darn expensive. What am I on about? Are so gosh darn expensive here on the auction house. People are cornering the market. They are taking advantage of this. What you could do now is, if they are not, because you've got to bear in mind, I am on the busiest Europe realm like there is. There is no busier Europe realm than Silver Moon EU. So my auction house is naturally going to be broken. Check your auction houses, because people might not have been doing this yet on your server. You want to try and corner in that marketplace. Make your shopping list. Simply go to Wowhead, type in Relics, Relics of the Past 5, and it will come up with a shopping list. Add all these items here to your shopping list. Have a look for them. And if they are under 100%, I'd say if they're about 50% of the market value, grab them. Buy them all. Stick them in the bank. You're only going to hold on to them for like a couple weeks. And even then, you don't even need to hold on to them. You can stick them back in the auction house at a higher price, and people will buy them because they are stocking up on these. Additionally, if you have a bunch of gatherers, gathering alts, go and gather this, like tons and tons of these materials, because this is the best time to be selling them. You can make a quick bang and a quick buck by simply just doing this. Get yourself a ton of gold by doing this, guys. All right, so this is my little trick and tip for you guys. Definitely worth doing it. There are some future flips to come. Someone has already discovered that if you make brown linen pants in the public test realm, and then you add a Relics of the Past 5 onto them, it brings up the brown linen pants to 51 gold if you sell it to a vendor, which is insane. That is crazy value for money. So definitely think that there's going to be some interesting flips to come, and I really look forward to kind of delving into those in the future. If you have liked this video, please hit that like button. Remember, click subscribe and click the bell icon next to it. Sometimes YouTube doesn't even let you know that I've actually uploaded a video, so it's always worth hitting that bell icon so you can make sure that you are actually told if I am uploading a video, because I upload a video Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so sometimes you might miss those videos. Really appreciate you guys watching. This is Rosie Amount, and I will see you Wednesday for the next upload. Bye bye.